Yo, what's up with y'all, man? This your boy Hood, man. Welcome to the Hood Films magazine, the podcast and everything all wrapped in one. I'm your boy Yusef Hood, the host. Just wanted to highlight y'all about the news and the stuff I found out about in the world today. One thing I wanted to chat about is your boy Adrian Broner. It looked like he's going through some depressing stuff right now. He's saying a lot of negative stuff online, talking about he's going to kill himself and hurt himself if he don't give a fuck about family. He don't give a fuck about his kids, his baby. He said he don't give a fuck about your kids. Like he said, if motherfucker cross him or get in his face again, he gonna kill a motherfucker. So he going crazy about that. And motherfucker need to check on him too, man. Because if he having problems like that, then maybe he might go out there and wreck himself. He got too much money to wreck himself and get into a problem like that. But it is what it is. And then your girl Leslie Nielsen, the chick that play on, her name is not Leslie Nielsen. It's Leslie. I can't think of the other name. But the black chick from SNL, man, she having a whole lot of same problems. She was out on there talking about she gonna hurt herself. And not hurt herself, but she said if people don't recognize her beauty, the people who she want to recognize her, then that's not a good look in her situation. She thinking like she don't want to live and grow alone. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to die alone. So I'm like, damn. I'm sure a lot of women probably feel like that. But my opinion, if you just stick to, you know what I'm saying, just living your life, you're going to run across the right person. It's just a natural thing that happens. I don't think you can search for it or look for it. You just kind of like got to let it happen. And it probably been about a gang of dudes in her life who she should have jumped on and got with, but she just probably felt some kind of way about it and she didn't. And most times that's how you're going to lose out. You never know. So it is what it is. So hopefully she'll get her shit together and find somebody that she wants for herself. You know what I'm saying? Over here at Hood Films, man, we just talk about the news, talk about the latest stuff that I found out about on the social media sites or whatever. I also talk about equipment, cameras, filmmaking, stuff like that, because that's what I do. I'll update you about the program, all the stuff I got going, the projects, different magazines, episodes that I drop. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Oh yeah, your boy Malcolm Butler, man. Remember the guy who they said had to get sat out for the Super Bowl about a week or two ago? Man, he came back saying that he was not at no party. He was not drunk or high or nothing like that during the Super Bowl weekend. And he was like, man, for the last 4 years he'd been with the team. They made sure that they have went all the way to at least conference winners or the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know why the fuck they tripping on him or whatever, but he just wanted to say that he was with his family the whole time. He was not out there kicking it, partying and shit like that, missing curfew. So I mean, that's kind of what can you say about that? When you work for somebody else, they get to make the decisions and they spend enough money to tell you what you actually get to do. If they don't want you playing in the big game, then you gotta not playing the big game and you getting a big check. You got a life that you didn't have before this, so you just got to kind of let it ride. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you check out the Hood Films sweater and the jackets, man. I wore this because basically my shirt right here, it's a Sean John shirt. I ain't wore the shirt in about 2 or 3 years, but this jacket I got is a Sean John jacket. So just wanted to kind of have a little flavor with myself today. But this the Hood Films official jackets on the Sean John, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear it that much no more, but I definitely love this, and I just want to pop it out there so the world can see that we branding this too, man. And this is definitely available. Reach out to me at hoodfilms.com or hoodfilms@gmail if you want to rock one of these. You know what I'm saying? Because it's official. Oh yeah, one of the other things I wanted to talk about was, they was going crazy talking about Quincy Jones. Like he's out there saying some wild shit about people, like wicked shit about what's his name? The comedian motherfucker, man. Richard Pryor, talking about him and the old white motherfucker had relations, and I'm like, come on, man. These motherfuckers dead. And if you 80 something motherfucking years old, that means you was alive when these niggas was alive. So why the fuck you ain't say nothing? If this shit was real and this shit was some shit that you knew about, why ain't you say shit? Because that's probably what the fuck you was on back when your ass was young. And now you want to put another motherfucker on blast so nobody asks you about them kind of questions. Man, get the fuck out of here. If Richard Pryor was getting down like that, you should have said some shit. On your own. Who give a fuck if he even said some shit? But, that's my opinion. I'm looking at a motherfucker like that. Like, he 80, he ain't got shit to talk about. It gotta be some lame motherfuckers that even want to communicate with a motherfucker that old. Why was y'all at doing these documentaries about this nigga life in his 60s and 70s? You know what I'm saying? Now y'all pop out asking this. He 80, so how the fuck somebody 80 some years old gonna really remember some shit that happened in a fucking, before we was a motherfucking born? That don't even make sense, man. So, You know, I'm just talking shit about the little bullshit that I see out there. But one thing, y'all need to check that little video out by your boy Drake, man. He got a dope little video. Him and homie Black Boy JB. The video dope. But for me, it looked like Drake finally got accepted in the hood around some dudes and shit that's fucking with him and like, you know, kicking it with him and shit, like making him feel comfortable around them. And I think that's cool because you know he want to be accepted by the hood niggas. Not to say he ain't black or he ain't got no hood niggas around him or he don't kick it with hood niggas when he in Canada. But it looked like these little young motherfuckers is the kind of homies he been trying to run around and they got to connect with the little video. I never heard of Black Boy, but you know that ain't my, you know, maybe I just ain't never heard of him, but that don't mean he ain't raw. But his music ain't bad. So if y'all want to fuck with him, man, the video only been out like a day or two. Put that in the internet. Black Boy's already got 3.1 million views already, so they going crazy with that shit. So, and check us out at HOODFILMS.com. Go to the website. Check us out. We got some of the movies up there, some of the projects we did. Even in Instagram, Facebook, check us out, Yusef Hood. We all over the world with this shit, international brand. I always try to take a second out to thank some of the international fans that I haven't had a chance to thank so far. So I want to thank some of the fans up in the UK and Paris, that's rolling out there in Finland, Switzerland, Germany. We got our people over in Africa and the Congo, South Africa, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Nigerians. We've met some of the people from all over the planet, even some Americans from North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Houston, Dallas. I mean, just some great people, man. New York always around. Detroit show major love of Hood Films. Thanks for getting the projects. Thanks for purchasing. Thanks for donating. Thanks for doing everything y'all been doing to keep it going. Also, it'll be a minute where I'm going to set something up where you guys can actually donate to me to keep this podcast going too, so we can also hire other people to come in here and do these little news stories and shit like that. So, but that's that, man. I'm not going to keep it no further than that, man. I've been chatting with y'all for a minute, man. Oh yeah, that SpaceX shit went up there with Elon Musk. Let me know, do y'all think that's real, man? Do you think it's a place out of this world? Do you actually think that it's a universe outside of America's atmosphere? Well, I mean the world's atmosphere we have here. What do you think about that? Because I got some conversations to talk about that, and it might be controversial, but I don't believe a lot of that shit's real. I believe that people have thought this shit and come together to conclude these things, and that's why we all believe it's real. But in my opinion, I don't believe that shit's real. A lot of people got a lot of money to fuck around and have toys and play what they want to play with and give us any kind of imagery and ideas they want. Matter of fact, Orson Welles did this same shit way back in the day. He used fear, but he still did the same thing, where he had everybody thinking in a cohesive manner about this thing. So that being said, leave a statement in the comments. Let me know if y'all like the new show, if y'all like the new format, and we'll be hollering at y'all again. Check out the Hood Films gear, check out the Hood Films videos and everything like that, and we'll be hollering at y'all soon again. All right, peace.